Showdown, and without a deal in less than 6 hours, the federal government will shut down. Right now, Republican leaders are calling for a stopgap bill that would cut about $12 billion from the current year's budget, keep the government operating for about a week, and fund the Defense Department until October. Top Democrats say the only thing standing in the way of a longer-term deal is a Republican effort to cut federal money for women's health and family planning. Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid says Democrats have agreed to cut $38 billion out of the budget.
You know, I have to worry about, well, when can I pay my mortgage? When can I pay my bills? He's working. When do we get a paycheck?
Without a deal, men and women serving our country will still earn money, but their paychecks could be delayed. 24-Hour News 8's Tony Tagliavia spoke with a West Michigan woman whose husband is serving overseas with the Navy. Tony's at the live desk with their story and some updates now on some other local impacts of this shutdown.
Good evening, Brian. The Secretary of Defense told troops in Iraq this week that they'll get paid, but their pay may not be on time. Christina McCarthy's husband is in the Navy. She says when she first heard about the possibility of pay being delayed because of a government shutdown, she figured it would never happen.
And now that it's coming down to this, everybody's worrying. I'm worrying. I don't know what'll happen. Just like everybody else, we have mortgages to pay, bills to pay, and you know, even if they fix it and receive the paychecks later, they're still late bills.
23-year-old Christina McCarthy and her husband Paul just got married. They just bought a house in Jenison. And with his job in the military, they expected his pay to be constant.
Not like a job here in Michigan where you have to worry every day if you're going to lose your job. We didn't think we would have to worry about that, so we buy a house and now we have to worry. It makes me very angry. I mean, these guys are out there protecting us. I mean, and they're the ones getting pay cut.
Other military families have told us they're already receiving advance pay stubs that show servicemen and women losing pay due to the shutdown. Christina McCarthy says she just doesn't understand.
It doesn't make sense to me why they can't figure something out to pay them when they're the most important people here that we have.
There have been some legislative efforts to try and make a deal so that the military would be guaranteed pay in the event of a shutdown. So far, there's no deal on that, just like there's no deal on the overall picture. So what else will all of this mean? First of all, critical federal security employees will stay on the job even if there's no agreement. Mail delivery is expected to continue. And unless a shutdown extends for a matter of months, NBC News reports that Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid payments would continue. But about 800,000 federal government workers would be barred from working, and they would lose their pay. The Federal Housing Administration would stop guaranteeing mortgage, and the Small Business Administration would stop guaranteeing small business loans. The downtown Grand Rapids office okays about 40 to 50 loans a week. Governor Rick Snyder told reporters today that he hopes partisanship will not keep the federal government from keeping the lights on. He says he thinks state government should be able to handle a shutdown of the federal government, quote unquote, seamlessly. At the live desk, Tony Tagliavia, 24-Hour News 8.